All right, so where we are is we're at these three fences come together here in this little drop off. We have the hill here and the hill here. In fact, there's a landowner up there spreading some fertilizers. I don't know what he's spreading, doing something. And we have these three fences that come together right here. And we caught a coyote here. The landowner took care of it. I'll show it to you in a second. This was in a RJ set. So we're gonna just put this back in place, and you can see the dogs smelling all the coyote around here. It's a good spot. You got this low area that goes down into the main bottom where there's a creek in the woods, and then you got all these three fences that come together. So it's a really good spot. So we'll put this back in the ground, show you the remake when we're done. So this coyote is a much better coyote than the last one. This one is it's a younger one. It's a pup, but as you can see, she got much better color. She's not quite so red. Her belly's got a lot more white on it. She's got good guard hair. She got some black in her, which is typical, and some red, which is typical Ozarks coyote, but at least she's not mangy. So thank goodness that at least we got a decent coyote today. I mean, you always feel sad for those mangy ones, but if you're going to catch coyotes, at least you want to get some that have some decent fur so that you can do something with it. I mean, you're not going to sell it nowadays, but I'll make more blankets out of it or do other stuff with it. So at least it's got good fur. All right, guys, here's the remake. Just put the dirt hole back in, dug it all kind of out, put the RJ set back in. It's actually bigger and more, got a lot more stuff going on with it now. So should be even better as far as visual appearance plus smell. I put some Hiawatha Valley and some black gold with some sheep's wool down in the hole. That's it. Everything around here smells like coyote, and so should be a good spot. We'll let it ride, and hopefully we'll catch another one right here. All right, so where we are is I'm on a 2-track here, and there's a 2-track here that goes down to a food plot, and then the other 2-track goes this way. So there's 3 2-tracks that come together right here, and I have a trap right down there on that ridge, not very far, 100 yards or so, at the edge of the food plot. And then there's one right here in this intersection. There's coyote scat here, and this, as you can see, is a mess. And if we look, you'll see right here, you see this fur is deer. So caught another deer. We were good at catching deer. We caught 2 deer out here yesterday, 1 today. The deer will not stay out of our sets. So we'll just reset this and hopefully keep the deer out of it until we can catch a coyote. All right, guys, so here's where we are. We're at the end of this field right here next to this food plot, right up against this fence. And we have a set right over here that the deer got into a day or so ago. And as you can see, some tracks right there. They look like deer tracks though. So thank goodness they didn't step on the pan again. We would have been resetting that one. But this one is a little different. This one, if you look, you can see an itty bitty bit of a little catch circle. And you can see it just because of the frost. You can see there's a little bit of a circle here, a little bit of a circle here, a little bit of a circle there. It's a small circle. It's not very big. And on the paint, or on the trap itself, you can see there's some blood actually on the trap itself. I don't see any fur, but it's not very big. This was probably a raccoon. Could have been a possum, but probably a raccoon just because they're a little bit more, I think, slippery than a possum. A possum gets caught and they twist around and twist everything up, and then they kind of just lay down in a pile of grass and go to sleep. Raccoons are a little bit more aggressive in trying to get out, and this was definitely not a coyote because the catch circle would be bigger than this. This was a small catch circle, and you can see didn't really tear it up a ton, but tore it up a little bit. Definitely a pull out that does not happen very often in an MB 550. So definitely missed probably a raccoon right here, and it's too bad. We need to catch all the fur we can. So we'll reset this, put this back in, and I'll show you the remake here in a minute. All right, guys, so this is the remake. Just put the dirt hole back in place, put some Top Dog and some Dunlap's Coyote gland down inside the hole, put some red fox urine on it, and put the trap back in there and fix it all back in place. It's kind of a step down, kind of a modified little RJ kind of step down. I don't know what you call it. Not really a full big RJ set, but kind of more like a step down, I guess, dirt hole, whatever. So that's where we are. We're gonna let this ride. We're in a really good spot, right on the edge of this food plot here. We got this fence right here where all the critters are coming through. We got another set right over there. So have not connected. We've had a deer get into one of these, and then now we've probably caught this raccoon. So this is, I think, the third chick day. Surprised we haven't got a coyote here, but one will show up eventually, just a matter of time. So far today, we're running kind of the gamut. We've had a coyote, we've had a pull out of a raccoon, we've had a deer get in our trap, but I think that happens about every single day. And now we have something that has not happened to me in a while, but it happens from time to time too. Here's the set. You can see there's where the trap is, right down in there. And here's all my pan cover that I put underneath there, the pillow stuffing that I put up underneath the pan. Basically somebody's took it all out, and that is almost always a mouse. So a mouse has got in here, has been digging around, pulling all that stuff out. I don't know how they know that that's in there. I don't know if there's certain, I mean, you wouldn't think there'd be an odor to it because the coyotes or none of the other critters are affected by it. I like the polyfill underneath my traps. I like it a lot. But for some reason, every now and then a mouse will find it. And I always find it curious, but they do. That's what happened here. So we'll fix this, and this will just take a second to fix, and we'll get going down the road.